Spilling the tea. Is Iran really behind the anti-vax movement? A. What is the conspiracy? Well, the U.S. clearly is in a state of severe lack of intelligence regarding Iranian plans to move political tensions into war. Only foggy pieces of evidence partially reveal the master plan Iran seems to be executing, but suspicion arises when a correlation becomes a potential causation. Iran intends to attack the U.S. hard to take down their biggest threat into impending warfare by developing biological weapons of mass destruction. Meanwhile, in the U.S., the anti-vaccination movement has continued to grow larger and larger. Connecting the two, Iran is using U.S. citizens to unknowingly enfeeble themselves in order to strengthen Iranian arsenals when attacking. The U.S. cannot clearly view their adversaries' tactics and have not prepared sufficiently for three things. 1. The Iranian government has already infiltrated the U.S., endorsing anti-vax propaganda and feeding the press with lies to leave people more susceptible to pathogens. 2. Once the moment strikes right, weapons containing anthrax, smallpox, and many other diseases able to be prevented by vaccines will be launched into American territory, leaving an attack that will ultimately lead to surrender. And 3. The U.S. has been led to their own fatality, and Iran will become a global superpower. B. Who does it affect? Iran's manipulation over America affects every U.S. citizen, the U.S. government, democracy, and the country's survival itself. If Iran executes the final stages of their plan, the U.S. collapses into a pit of economic declination, recession, and seemingly endless epidemics. Nothing will resume the way it was before. C. Who benefits from the conspiracy existing? Iran will gain much-needed power to deter other countries from interfering with the government's plan to achieve ultimate power so they can top America. And allies of Iran will also benefit, especially Russia, since they have been in an everlasting Cold War with the U.S. and will finally have their largest adversary taken down so they can spread communism with no restraint. D. How long has the conspiracy existed? Well, a deadly arsenal called mustard gas, inflicted by the Allies in World War I, marked the beginning of using weapons of great harm to fortify justification to play dirty in warfare. When this cytotoxic was used on troops, unspeakable horrors incapacitated soldiers with agonizing blisters, blindness from erosive eye irritation, respiratory failure, diarrhea, and eventually an unavoidable death. The effects and use of mustard gas before it was banned is a reflection of what similar suffering will occur if Iran launches their biological weapons on U.S. citizens who have been intentionally fitted into vulnerable states, unable to resist disease. E. Why is the conspiracy worthy of keeping alive? The conspiracy needs to be made known to protect millions of innocent civilians and soldiers' lives who have been rendered helpless, to stop the misinformed anti-vaccination movement, and to prevent the U.S. government from being taken over, all due to Iranian intervention.